already halfway there. Famous lines by Theodore Roosevelt. Have you ever sat in a classroom just staring at a problem on the board and thought, I can't do this? Or held yourself back from asking a question, raising your hand, or signing yourself up for a competition? That is self-doubt. We all experience it when we feel a lack of confidence in our abilities, decisions, or worth. It affects our performance, well being, and academic status as well. It is that inner voice whispering to us, asking questions like, what if I fail? Or what if I'm not good enough? So, believe me when I tell you that you're not alone. Even the best of students silently question themselves, asking that, am I really good enough? Maybe you worry about perfectionism, making new friends, getting good grades, or most of all, making your family proud. This leads to pressure, which gradually becomes a heavy weight on our shoulders, making us feel trapped and isolated. In fact, studies show that almost a third of students experience moderate to severe depression due to family or academic stress, and that negatively impacts their overall well being and academic performances. Often, in the drive to excel, we question ourselves, or when we navigate expectations, we often come into a cycle of self criticism and the fear of letting our loved ones down. But what if we could see these challenges not as insurmountable hurdles but as remarkable opportunities for growth? By acknowledging our feelings, we take the first step towards building resilience and finding inner strength. Now, every moment becomes a chance to nurture empathy, build strength, bring confidence into us. And by doing so, we can take the burdens and turn them into breakthroughs. I remember my own turning point was back in my 7th grade when I was first suggested to join MUN. I was terrified at the very thought of speaking in front of my seniors and other delegates. But my teachers and parents saw something in me that I myself failed to consider. They advised me to keep a cool head, give my very best, and focus on the topic. Finally, the day of the conference arrived. And as I entered the room, an unanticipated chill ran through my spine. As I saw the room buzzing with noise of delegates from different universities, schools, and colleges. Seeing so many confident faces made me feel small and insignificant. But when my time came, as I stood in front of the whole committee, the words of my teachers rang through my head, as if telling me to push my fear aside and just go with the flow. Taking a deep breath, I started my speech, and then the words flew as if narrating a story. The initial terror transformed into thrill. Today, looking back at that experience, I realized it was just not about delivering a speech in front of a group of people, but rather, it was about finding my own voice. Now, the journey of self-doubt to self-belief is a very powerful but at times terrifying transformation that begins with a simple insight of realizing that our capabilities are more than we think and can affect both us and others. So next time diffidence knocks on your door, don't dismiss it, but rather acknowledge it. We are more alike than we are different and far, far more talented than we know. That little voice of self-doubt within us is a reminder to always stay humble, kind, and learn. The real question that lies is not whether or how to silence it, but rather or how to engage with it. Because it gives us two choices. To either let it stop us from exploring the world and opportunities, or make friends with it to be a reminder to us. So with that, I'd like to end my speech. Thank you very much.